Frozen. Come on.
And they're off to the races. Supernova and Anders. But all of a sudden, BeastCoast is prepared for this gunner. The first one to fall, finished off by resets inside of Geisha. Taken down from backstairs. Houghton on the board. Suddenly, it's all Nesk and Maya. Only 1 minute burned off of the clock so far. Nesk inside a drum. Two silhouettes of BeastCoast not far removed from him, but it will be a tough engagement if he takes this blind. BeastCoast chance, and Maya beheading two members of the team in teal. A massive advantage for BeastCoast that has now evaporated as we just have a bit over a minute to go.
Yeah, if BeastCoast can identify this player inside of Geisha as well, they can identify the 2v1. It looks like they're looking around for a vault camera, so it's definite for BeastCoast that they do have information. Both of these players are playing inside of drum.
Love that Liquid's slowing things down right now. They got that quick push initially. Now, nice and chill. Get information, like you said. Isolate the 1v1s for both teams here. The thing is, BeastCoast, they're rather separated on the bomb side, whereas Liquid can push on the same side.
Gavin now being pressured inside of Geisha. Both remaining members of Liquid looking in his direction. Gavin, one of those hard cases to deal with, is now hot and cold by backstairs. But Gavin gets the work done on his own, and round one goes to the...
That can be difficult, though, when you have a team that is this experienced. Like, you have a more simple strat book, but you gotta play off, I think, your understanding of the game individually, and then communicate to teammates. Guys, I'm hearing sounds over here or not, but Maya finds the opening.
This is the same that we've seen at Maya all tourney long. Finding an...
Doesn't have the information necessarily, but the sound could be the defining factor if Hot and Cold hears him, or if Paolo hears him back. But look at this! The discipline, the kill, the run back. If Hot and Cold can survive here, massive for BeastCoast.
Nitro from Hot now down below.
Yeah, as we see Paolo, he's gonna look. He knows there's a player's down here. He knows the C4's gone off. He knows Hotten's found the kill. Doesn't matter anyway. Hotten's found a second. Will he find a third? Yes!
A Herculean effort on the bottom floor. And now Lagonis will have to use some utility to try to deal with this Mira. Flashes go out. Last one does get Houghton. Unfortunate luck. Liquid trailing by one as Diffuser had died earlier on. The element of surprise is gone for the Amaru at this point. Nest position looking into the bar. Not far removed from Terrace. Slow peeking to see if somebody's there. Oh. Shot through the wall by Gavin, who won the round for BeastCoast previously. It's all up to Lagonis. Inside a Dragon, 30 seconds to go. A very tough position as he's spotted by a cam. Maybe a bit of nerves on the side of Lagonis as he misses a default camera. Making his position known now. And he walks through, he's shut down by you. That's gonna help Liquid's chances really effectively. Unfortunately, he's the first to die in this round, as Spirits has it covered, staring at that chasm that's been opened up into the office wall. Maya lost, Spirits lost. Both teams now in a 4v4 with a minute to go.
Top floor has been controlled now by Team Liquid. However, they've spent so long opening it that even though they've got the blitz, they've got the kind of direct take. Maya's dead on the Ying. The blitz is now for the late round, and Gunnar is still up here.
They haven't droned him out of Dragon at all, Nick.
They have no drones left.
What are you gonna do at this point?
I mean, you send in Lagonis now, not for the bomb side take, for the roam, because if Gunnar doesn't die, you cannot proceed downstairs to the bomb side itself, and Gunnar is just sticking his guns right now. He's not leaving.
We saw him yesterday, 28-8 against FaZe Clan. Paulu shuts him down, but if he can outduel Nesk, if he can outduel players like Maya and like Paulu, you are in trouble on the side of Liquid. It's gun skill that often defines this team, but BeastCoast so far have shown that they can fire back. Every round so far, BeastCoast has held the numbers advantage for a sizable portion. Now they find themselves in the same spot, 3v2, 10 seconds left. Lagonis holding Diffuser, but it's They couldn't get into the building. They're being slowed down by Kaids and Bandits in particular. And those were bad rounds for Liquid. Halfway point, nobody died yet. Maya sees a bullet just pass over his shoulder.
This way you need like a mini execute like on Chalet, right? Like top mezzanine, top blue staircase. You gotta clear those shields, force defenders back, or get the kills here. When that small gap presents itself, they don't win the gunfight.
Diffuser's doubled up on. It looked like it was Maya's kill, but Nesk gets the job done.
Oh.
More damage being done to Gunnar. It's Nesk yet again. Speaking of the previous round, now it looks like it's BeastCoast who haven't seen
Huh. Liquid trying to go for a side rush, fake me, but Ness finds a kill somewhere. I think BeastCoast moving a little bit too much there on the bomb side.
I mean, if you're feeling yourself and you want to take engagements, swing on to Liquid. If you think you can get that pick, that's huge. If you let players like Nesk, like Maya settle in, bad things happen to you. Nesk will not be a factor in the final minute of this round as he's eliminated by Diffuser. And now, what little drones remain for Liquid will be so critical in finding these last couple players. Lagona's taking some damage now through the soft walls. He charges into Terrace, takes out a mirror window. Spirits one kill, Gavin swings for another. Liquid trailing, Gavin finished off by Terrace. Maya the culprit. All these advantages for BeastCoast, they've had them every round, but they have not been overwhelming. 3v2 now, final 20 seconds. Flashes to go in from the Dokkaebi of Maya. Palu working side by side with Diffuser. Not the player, the Diffuser in hand, the case for Palu. As now he attempts the plant, Maya will need to cover. Off it he will go, a down onto Spirits. A read now as well through the corridors. Maya sees yet another, both players from BeastCoast pushing this angle. The time...
And I will say, I still have faith in Liquid defense, but they gotta avoid that 5-1 scoreline.
Hot and cold in a peak I see in ranked. I didn't see that in pro play.
But it works.
It absolutely does. And he gambles as the smoke to get the job done. Maya not looking down.
Has he heard it? Yeah.
And an easy follow-up for Diffuser. Once again, not that you're winning rounds, but how you are winning the rounds. Liquid looking to keep this close, but now they've lost resets to Gavin. Gavin having a tremendous game so far, 8-2.
This has some good moments, and this is not the usual skyscraper that we expect. I mean, we're not seeing execute. We see no plans being attempted really in like realistic scenarios like 2v3s, etc. And we've seen the attackers just struggle at the first step of the round. It's a 1 versus 4 for Nesk to get the second round on attack for his team.
This round is over?
I believe this round is over, and if anybody can do it, Ness can, but this round is potentially over. When you're in a 1 versus 4, you've got to isolate your 1v1 engagements. He knows there's one inside of T. He now knows there's one. Jump finds that shot onto Spirits. This isn't possible, surely, but he is going to take his time. That's the one benefit that he does have, is another 50 seconds.
I mean, the bigger issue. The 3 players from BeastCoast left are the 3 best players right now, but Nesk seemingly leveling up with every kill. The Banshee will give his position away, hot and cold with SMG out. First kill and last kill.
More
Seems they were quite
haters and more.
ambivalent.
BDS are more relevant, I guess is what we could say.
I suppose. And what did you say? This round right now,
So important.
all the pressure onto Team Liquid as they would stare down a 6-1 scoreline. Great start for Liquid, as Palu has had a miserable game by his own standards. Gunner walks in, gets the pick, and now a battle towards the balcony. Nesk with a pick, Maya to swing, 2 from the similar spot.
There he is. That's the Maya that we know and love from yesterday. He shows up and he needs, but the Diffuser's still up. He takes down 2 players. Liquid on the back end already again.
Almost another, but you know how much that SMG struggles to be controlled. Cannot be tamed. So Diffuser will go for the reload again, a 3v2 for BeastCoast. That's a very familiar position for Liquid.
It's a tricky situation as well because they're completely split. Both Liquid players are split. They cannot play together to try and isolate these crossfires.
Nice read on Lagonas through the wall. Yellow ping enabling the pick onto Gavin. Team leading 8 kills in the ground. Maya will clean up the mess.
They've given up sight.
Yeah, it's a great call. Just go straight to sight.
And
That's
Spirits
genius.
going for the plant. Do they have reads on it? Lagona seems to think. Nitro it's too late. It's all up to the rookie. Diffuser at a monstrous 2K earlier. Shoots onto Maya, another lined up. To go onto map point, Diffuser just toying. But boy, oh boy, you got to imagine this result has spooked Liquid. Palu only finds his 3rd kill in 8 rounds. And it's Diffuser.
With the Diffuser, by the way,
With the Diffuser. Over towards back stairs. Gunner walks up. Doesn't even see Lagonas as the jiggle peek from the door. Ends the rampage of BeastCoast. Another will come in, and the hands of Maya's Houghton is removed.
I feel like that's a play you make because it's 6-1. You just walk up saying, guys, this might be clear. It wasn't. Now you pay the price, but the benefit here is that BeastCoast, they can absolutely throw around the 2 and not even give it down because they have a 6-1 lead. They can take these massive gambles for no reason.
Yeah, I think as Diffuser and Gunner have gone up there, it needed reaction from the team. It needed Gavin not to be below, to be going up main says. It needed Spirits to be forcing himself into Geisha. As it is now, you've got to work through a 2 versus 4. And again, it's all about isolating engagements as Nesk and Resets are both in quite frontline positions. I wonder if they'll choose now to try and fall back and try and just consolidate.
They've chipped away at Gavin's HP. It's Spirits to die first. Gavin follows shortly there. Gavin's been around before. Gunner's been around before. The only real inexperienced player is Diffuser. And while he's 7-5, holding his own against Liquid and single-handedly won a round as well.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a missed drone.
Yeah.
Palu not spotted on back stairs, and pouncing on Gavin, expecting a follow-up. Nobody there, though.
Calling them up.
It's those small things. I mean, they can win you rounds. You get the opening pick on it. Oh, boy, wait. Gunner trades back, though. But now, BeastCoast, they're not in the building because they want to be.
But the guns on the attackers are hitting their marks. Spirits is a name that we've said so little today. But, as we know, from all previous experience that Spirits had, he can absolutely take over games himself, but BeastCoast have not needed him much at all today. Final 45 seconds. Right now, the advantage for BeastCoast. They're looking to knock off Liquid and gain some serious momentum heading into Liquid's map of Bank.
No one's really above here. I mean, you got Lagonis downstairs, so BeastCoast could just go for a straight side execute or maybe sprint upstairs.
Not entirely sure. Hunt Cold has the Diffuser. He's waiting for the all clear. There goes a logic bomb. None remaining. Diffuser using full utility at this point. Grenades and flashbangs still in pocket for BeastCoast. But there's been some serious issues hitting these goo mines. Resets jumping on it. Hot and Cold and Gunner both falling in the same position. Diffuser and Spirits will need to go for some objective play. Diffuser with one immediately traded. And now it's Spirits all by his lonesome upstairs. Surely not enough time.
Maya's going to be in a very difficult position here because he's going to be trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Well, BeastCoast hearing the crowd and wanting to prove them wrong. The man of the hour in the previous round was Resets, and Gunner says no more.
I think they've done a good job there, getting the wall opened up, and they got that opening kill, and they left Geisha alone. They're now slowing things down, rotating towards that bomb site, and just putting more guns against Fuhrer by the site itself. They know they can overpower Liquid if they have to in these next 40 seconds.
That was a big drone as well, checking that there is a Solace on the board, and it's something to consider.
And Lagonis with one hot and cold trying to enter, shut down, Diffuser shut down as well. Hold on a second. Gavin's making it work. It's to Nesk and Lagonis, but Nesk leveling up himself. Gunner outside of the building, sees the breach. Goodbye to Nesk. Palu is down. It's Lagonis and Gunner in a 1v1. Searching for Lagonis. Gunner has an opportunity by himself to stun Liquid. Move us to map 2. Tearing strips through Lagonis. He has him isolated. Gunner in pursuit. But they're both playing.
Etc. So they have answers.
Just coming back on myself there, the Oso isn't actually going to Sterva straight away. Looks like Diffuser might be trying to take Garage, and I think that's also a great use. Doesn't matter, he said.
And a run out from Resets. Gives his position away, but what an opening for Liquid. High value utility operator. And here it is. That was a heck of a shot. And he was ready for Resets too.
That's why they've been so slow. They don't have all 4 remaining players alive to work on the same objective. They're kind of split across the map.
The Saban will be using those X-Kairos to open hatches. Maya with another kill for Team Liquid. Resets and Maya so far, starting off well. The consistency of Maya has been really quite the sight to behold here in Manchester. As was noted on Skyscraper though, map number 1, you need a bigger game from Paul. He'll be holding down the stairs, a goo mine, the toxic gas, and a shotgun, all working to get rid of Gunner. And now a tussle on the stairs as Nesk shuts down Gavin. A flawless start to Bank for Liquid.
Quickly here, Candela's going in. Is there a follow-up? Yes, Spirits inside the building.
Burning some red pings and some Candelas. Nesk is ready for it though. Complete vision on the swing in from Spirits. Diffuser, the first kill for BeastCoast.
Reloading.
Not just in this round, by the way. The period, because round number 1 was done flawlessly. Gunner eliminated over by Lobby. Palu holding that one down with ACOG inside of the elevator shaft. Gavin looking for the follow-up. Shot out from too many angles. Now it's Houghton outside on Repel. Upside down, a hard angle to hit, but he hits it on to Maya. Now a swing in. Just under a minute to go. Case in hands of Hot and Cold. All this action from Liquid might make you think the bomb site's upstairs. It's not, it's open area. BeastCoast getting stuck in the mud on the entry. Nesk realizes he can exchange a big portion of his HP just to slow down Houghton. You've still got Lagonis and Palu for backup. Nesk gets the job done anyway.
As long as you've got an execute operator, which in this case they do, they've got the Capital, right? So they can kind of take that time, although Gavani has just been taken off the board, they can take that time to use the execute operators in the late round and really use all of the time available to them.
Huge difference in how Gavin is playing this map versus what we saw on Skyscraper. He was formidable, unbeatable. But so far, no kills through the first 3 rounds, and he'll ride the bench. Look for his first kill in round number 4. Neska died just a few seconds prior to Hot and Cold. Back at even numbers now is BeastCoast. Still semi in the discovery phase, but with Houghton holding on to that diffuser, we'll have to deal with Lagonis, entrenched upstairs, playing by Janitor.
I actually don't think that swing from this was all that bad. Yeah, there was a 5 vs 4. Why swing? Well, the Flores drone was just about to pop off. Why would Hot and Cold watch that angle at the same time? You wonder, but that's still BeastCoast not being sloppy, holding down the lines of sight. Now they gotta break this bomb set apart. They got the angle, Spirits with a good information game here. They know the player position of the Asami, but they gotta work together now. Fire perhaps and holding from the windows.
And Maya's blinded. Spirits looks to walk in. He's gonna gamble all of his utility. The Capital has all the fire arrows in pocket, all the smokes, and also has so many bullets. One of the beauties of the LMGs, boys, is that you'll almost never run out, and he still hasn't reloaded. Slaughtering the site. Lagonis with another kill. We'll try to beat each other in the information economy.
Big decision here. Do you clear out Paolo on the server stairs or go for a main stairs lobby hash shot? Let's go out, but it's, you know, trades with the Toxic Babes, stalling out both sides. We see them. They're in third tunnel as well. They want to clear out Paolo.
And he's just trying to buy time. Gunner inside a server, eliminating Maya. Palu right as the blind wears off. A big pick. Nest with one on the diffuser as well. Liquid getting these kills all over the place, but Spirits drops into Vault. It's all up to Gunner. His position known still. Has to dance around the fire. And it's an easy shotgun cleanup for Palu. 3 times. So, as you pointed out, you're not expecting them to go to this bomb site. This is as rare as it comes.
The jump out.
Nesk starts things off so well.
Run, Nesk,
Now
run.
it's Gunner taking some damage. Nesk attempting to get...
Basement portion, of course.
Palu is stuck, effectively.
Yeah.
There's only 2 operators that can go through hatches, Oryx and Amaru, and Malusi is neither of them. Palu realizes it's swing or be swung. Diffuser wins the duel. Now the advantage is for BeastCoast. They equalize. Maya eliminating Gunner. Gunner taking some damage early on. A rough start for Gunner. A rough start for Gavin. They combined for 1 kill. Gavin looking to break that goose egg. But it will now be a goose chase as Maya drops.
Are they going to keep chasing people down here and never attack the bomb site, though? That's my big question. Diffuser does find the kill, but there's only 28 seconds left on the clock.
You've still got an Echo on board. You've still got a Solus on board. These are 2 operators that are very strong when an execute comes out. The question will be, does Lagonis find himself in a safe spot? Are those yokai drones up? Because all you need to do is buy time. Diffuser now with the case, his namesake. Attempting to get the plant. Lagonis looking for coverage. There's one from resets. Lagonis taking damage. BeastCoast spent so much time running across this map. They got the diffuser down.
But there's no physical presence anywhere else out on top of the top floor. And you're now looking at 50 seconds, you're now looking at 45 seconds, where it's going to be a very rushed execute, which means for the defenders, even if it was a man disadvantage, it's not anymore. It was super winnable already.
And that was still the same spot that Gavin was in earlier when he killed Palu. Maya dies. Nest with one on a diffuser. A 3v3. Nice, Nitro Cell shot out of the air. Hot and Cold asserting himself. Walking up main stairs, swung on by Lagonis. All the while, Spirits had picked off 1. Gunner in the bomb site looking for more than a single kill in this first half. He's got the diffuser down. It's all gonna be up to Spirits to watch. Spirits leading the way right now with 6 kills for his team. That drone at the top of stairs still there, isolating Lagonis. Gunner falls off the plant. Nesk needs to stop this. That's really it. That's the win for Liquid at the moment. But Spirits will be hugging the tight corner. Nesk game's a bit too high. BeastCoast.
Time on the clock, getting that opening pick. There is only one downside now if you're BeastCoast. You're all playing from the same horizontal level on the map. If Liquid can isolate those players, shut them down, for example, they have the demos, they got 2 frag grenades in pocket, that can get them some kills. The difficulty for Liquid is getting inside the building. No shield play, no smokes, only 3 flashbangs to cut off Palu to like deny lines of sight.
Oh, what a shot from Resets! He assassinates Gunner and Diffuser follows into the same grave dug by Liquid. Hot and Cold has almost barricaded himself out of this position because the advantage right now in numbers for Liquid. Maya can stick on this spot.
15 seconds to go.
Or not. There comes the advance from Hot. Gavin taking out Palu. Maya needs to win this fight and hold on. The defender's cleaning house. Maya shut down by Hot.
Right in the middle. If his team now choose to attack either the left side of the site or the right side of the site, they'll have a numbers advantage.
Liquid find the first pick. Palu eliminating Diffuser, losing the door now as well inside a garage. The ascent from Liquid is a quick one, but hold on. Gavin showing up. 2 kills for him inside of open areas. Yet another. Liquid have just lost the advantage. Resets to swing through. He knows that Gavin is in this position. Gavin might have just given his position away. Deagle out. Gavin win that, good lord. Traded off by Lagonis, but Lagonis sacrifices half of his HP in the process. They're chanting one more kill. And that's exactly the stakes for Houghton and Spirits.
15 seconds.
Quiet
to go.
emerging as all the pressure's on Lagonis. Houghton playing keep away for now. They know exactly where he is. All you need to do is shut down this plant, and the 2 players from BeastCoast will coalesce around this. Lagonis has marks. He's running out of time. And an anticlimactic end to the round. But BeastCoast...
A return and a massive statement.
Oh, hold on, boys. We're off to the races. Lagonis will smite Gavin, and Liquid seemingly finding some answers to this defense. Hot and Cold now in a 1v3. Flash, go out. Hot cannot see. Lagonis has Diffuser down at this point. 3 players from Liquid still upright. All searching for the final player of BeastCoast. This has been the night for Liquid, but they surrendered at 3. Guess what he's gonna do? Slingshot his way up through the hatch.
It's a classic face.
It's been opened up. Gunner frozen in place by the Lion scan. Lagonis miles away, but still a factor, using his gadget and enabling a first kill.
It's very important that Paolo actually peels off now, because when you get that kill with Amaro, they're going to know what the plan is on the defensive side. You cannot go for the plan A, the Amaro rush on the bomb side. You go to plan B now, but again, you have the opening pick.
Yeah, that's the big thing. They've got the advantage. They can go to plan P, they can now convert it and play out the numbers. It's very different to the opening kill in the last round because of how early it happened. It allows them to pivot, it allows them to then use that time and then come up with a secondary plan, but execute that perfectly, knowing that they're going into it with a 5 versus 4.
I think the big thing for BeastCoast, they actually stuck to the top 4 portion. They're still playing in stock behind the top of the shield. They're playing in meeting CEO. So they didn't overcommit thinking, okay, they're going to rush the bomb side, get downstairs. No, they have top floor control and they have side control. And Liquid on this plan B still got a run clear.
Attackers have dropped the
Spirits
bomb.
will need to back up Diffuser, but there's Gavin. 2 very fast kills. BeastCoast regain that numbers advantage, but there's half of the round to go. Spirits has 1 lined up. Resets close enough to strike. Spirits literally turns him into the perspective of another player, and Nesk will allow Spirits to get away. The great escape, as there's a hatch drop. Inching his way up. Drone goes out. Diffuse. Oh! Holy smokes! Nesk is sent into another dimension. It's all on the shoulders of Palu. And of course, the rookie is the one. The crowd desperate to get the favorites back into this match. Liquid have only won a single round on attack so far. They must win a second. Well, their run here at the Manchester Major is over. They start with a pick on the Spirits, the best player on BeastCoast in this matchup.
Here the crowd helped so much. Liquid looked a bit frustrated, of course, backs against the wall, but the crowd still believes in them. They've said so many times, when the crowd helps them, they can do better.
You need that crowd buff behind you. Liquid seemingly imbued with all of that energy. And they walk in. 2 very, very fast kills. Houghton flicking over, Diffuser first kill. What? Another on the resets. You cannot lose the plot. There goes Houghton from above. Lagonis drops. Liquid now with the advantage.
And you'd be forgiven for thinking that this is the top floor bomb site. It isn't. The bomb site is Teller's Archives.
Look at this red angle from Diffuser. But suddenly, it's Gavin in a 1v2. Diffuser gets one before traded off. Lagonis holding on to the case. One more use of Grim's gadget. 3 flashbangs for Palu as well. But if there was ever an operator to have in a post plant, or if the plant's to go down, it's the Solus. Gavin standing pat, 30 seconds. This is the quietest the crowd has been all weekend. And you can feel the tension in the air. Liquid with their impressive performance yesterday.
15 seconds to go.
Gavin doing damage, but will have to peel off. Looking for Lagonis to get the Diffuser down. But he can't get through. Not even wasting time. A big blunder from Liquid. And all Gavin needs to do is just waste time. Lagonis getting it down.
The punch.
Gavin through the wall. From zeros to heroes. And now to a grand final. A team that didn't even exist months ago will vie for their very first trophy and knock out the crowd favorites. Job's not done. BeastCoast have one more match ahead of them.
When the teamwork...
You know, one of the things we discussed last night, actually looking at their game, it feels like everything always goes their way. Like there's something, they have a lucky charm. Even the last round, this little beam that's preventing the Grim to actually rotate through buys enough time for the deny with the Solis. It's actually crazy. Anytime they go for a multi-kill, anytime they lose the man advantage, somehow they find a way to bring it back. The way they manage